Hi, so we're here with our Warman and Martensville mom and baby group. They're being joined by Laura with We Sleep, and they're talking about sleep right now, so we're going to take a peek in on that group.
If you're still breastfeeding, I would recommend feeding before bath because that will break any sleep feed association they have. They won't get drowsy, and you want them to go down fully awake on their own when they go to their bed. So first, if you're breastfeeding, I'd say before the bath. Then you have the bath, into the pajamas, read a story, sing a song, and into the crib awake. That's a really simple and effective routine. A lot of people ask, oh, do we have to do the bath every night? And I know that's how I felt too. If you're actively coaching your baby, I would recommend absolutely giving a bath every night until they're used to it, and then you can start doing it every second or third night. But it really is a big indicator for them that big sleep is coming. So if you guys are trying to make changes, I say stick to this as consistently as possible and before you make any changes. Step number 4 is do not let the baby fall asleep during the routine. We want the baby to go into the crib completely awake on their own. That is when they learn. That's how they learn the strategies to put themselves to sleep. And if they are groggy and have to sleep, they're still probably dependent on something. They're probably either from you holding or rocking or something. So that's a big one. If you are feeding the baby at bedtime and they do seem to be getting fluttery eyelids or whatever, you can tickle their toes or put a cool cloth on their head, a little something to keep them awake, because it is very important for them to go on their own to sleep. And that's step number 5, is to put the child to bed awake. So yeah, like I said, it's just they really need to go down on their own, so they learn their to develop their own strategies to put themselves to sleep. And it doesn't take long. It really doesn't. I've even noticed throughout some of my sleep training that you can hear the baby throughout the sound of their cries change throughout the program, because you can hear them starting to learn to self-soothe, and lots of times you can hear them like nibbling on something, and they're really picking up the strategies or they're trying to figure out how to soothe themselves to sleep. So okay, so this is what I always want for the parents that I work with, to teach the baby to fall asleep on their own, create a routine that works for your family, ensure the baby doesn't depend on any sleep props, support and guide the parents as they work through the process, and offer any tips and advice to overcome hurdles.